Okay. Well, whatever.
Nathan, where's my cocaine? I'm still not awake yet.
In New York.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Legacies of Caine.
Let's get Bitey some cocaine.
Probably not working.
There we go. Now I'm working.
All they heard was us.
Yeah, all you heard was them and me laugh and seeing me laugh. Oh god. Yay! Updates to Windows 10!
It was necessary.
I could have gone without it for another year.
Oh.
Anyway, hi.
I would have forcefully jumped the board or came down there and updated your computer for you.
Welcome to Legacies of Caine. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade. We're a very silly lot. It's okay. Where was I going to be even going with this entire thing? I have no idea. Oh, don't give Bitey cocaine, yeah. Don't give Bida some cocaine, because he's not going to like it that much. It's just...
He's going to like it. But then he's going to come down hard.
He is a tiny possum.
Yeah, it just means he doesn't need as much. It's cheaper to keep him going.
Jess is like, I got to hear the music from this end. It's very odd. Yeah. You can hear the background music.
Wait, there's music?
Yeah, there's always been music for like the last half of the episodes.
I guess I don't watch them on YouTube.
I put in background music. It's the same every time. I don't change it, but...
Oh, that background music. Yes, I hear it now.
I'm very disappointed with the Google search results for possum on cocaine.
There's music!
Today is going to be our drunk day, apparently. Although I don't believe any of us have partaken of alcohol in probably at least 24 hours.
So, last left off, Venezuela? Was it Venezuela? Because I'm trying to call
Venezuela.
It was Venezuela.
I keep trying to say
Well, we think it was Venezuela. We don't actually know because we were just in the middle of the rainforest somewhere.
Yes. You originally arrived in Venezuela to do things in Venezuela and find some people. You were going and looking for them. Took you towards this research center and maybe like a weird stories from the jungle. And you arrived at the research center and pranked the crap out of a researcher. Not on purpose.
We ding-dong ditched someone literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yes. It's great. And now everybody's hearing a growling in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, like half your team is. So, what are those? I guess it's Sam.
Oh god.
Wait, did we move everybody around?
Dunce is the DM once more.
Why did everybody move again? I thought I fixed it. Was
It probably happened when
All
your
out
camera
of
got turned off and
nowhere,
back on.
30 bears come out of the jungle.
Hi, I'm back.
Wow, 30 bears.
Correct spot.
Leslie, leave.
Not correct spot.
No, rocks fall on Leslie's leg. No leg.
We're in a rainforest!
Are you saying there's no
Tree.
rocks in a rainforest?
There's no rocks above me!
Yeah, the big rock tree. You missed it.
You should have been paying attention to the DM's descriptive text.
The rock tree. Everybody does not.
Add a second unfinished insult to you, Dunce. I'll figure them out later.
And no one expects the rock tree. It is the most legendary of all trees.
So,
The stealthiest
what was
of
that?
trees.
Yeah, so what was that city we were like outside of? I remember we kept making puns about it.
Maracaibo.
Djibouti.
Maracaibo.
A Maracaibo, I think is actually how
You're
it's
not
pronounced.
talking about my cheeks?
My cheeks.
It was Macheek. That's the one.
That's the one that's further away, yeah.
Yeah, Macheeks is where you were originally visiting, and then no, Maracaibo is the big city. Macheeks is the tiny one that you visited.
Yeah, that's outside.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's why you're making a lot of Macheeks comments.
Don't expect those to stop people. You'll get all the same jokes in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
Dawn is coming at Macheeks. Good work. Good work there, Dawn. Good work.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I sure do love grade 4.
So yeah, Samuel, Leslie, and Dawn, who's very distracted by a possum, are dealing with there's a noise behind you. Yeah, that's where we left off. As if something was stalking through the woods, coming in to get you.
Coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, ha-ha!
Remembered a lot more of that than I ever remember.
I can do the whole thing.
I
Don't.
haven't heard that in like over a decade.
That's from.
You know, actually, looking at the spelling of this, it's probably supposed to be pronounced Macheekes.
Yeah, we've established
that
that.
anybody in this group cares.
No. I just finally saw it spelt for the first time because I finally looked it up.
Yeah. So what are you guys going to do about something stalking something?
Yeah, there's some noises. Murder, probably coming for you.
There.
No.
We're by the door. You guys are further back in the bushes where you're hearing it.
Yeah, you were like observing from far away.
Oh, I don't know. Look for it.
Okay. All right. Let's get some perception alertness checks then. See if you can see something.
Help.
So wait, who's back here?
There's you and Leslie and a Dawn who's distracted by everything in existence.
Thankfully, Leslie's doing
Was
better than I am.
Was I back there?
I don't know if you had followed with Batman and
You were taking care. You were taking care of Bitey.
Oh, you were hanging out with Bitey.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
like, y'all, this is gonna be a weird event. I don't know what's going on around this place. I've never been in an area like this. And there's some strange men. They all.
Oh, that's right. Bitey's high.
See, he would love cocaine.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, make Bitey roll.
All right, fine. Slash GM roll. I don't know. Possum dice. Let's give him 4d10. Oh.
This.
Well, Leslie and
Straight
Bitey
tens.
can notice that there is something. You can't quite see what it is.
Bitey rolled better than me?
Yeah, Bitey rolled better than you.
Fucking mess.
The day Bitey pulls out a tiny bench. That might happen.
I got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I mean, if it doesn't
That's a
happen now,
fucking
we're gonna
straight
teach you to play
there. Give me
banjo
your
eventually.
chips.
Y'all, there's something bad out there. What could it be? I feel like I should go curling up in some tree somewhere far away from this. Yeah, you sense there's probably something up there. Something dangerous.
I don't know. I activate heat vision eyes and aspects.
Is that really heat vision? I can't remember.
There's something.
Is it the Protean one?
The level of Umber out of it is just entertainingly wonderful.
I am so fucking out of it.
It is, I think, Protean 1 we're talking about.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, then it's not heat vision, it's just dark vision. You can see in like near perfect darkness.
It still helps, probably.
Yes. So yeah, there is you get sight of some kind of animal to a degree, kind of in the back. What it exactly is, you can't quite tell because there's a lot of like brush and stuff in the way. But with your vision, you can see that it is out there, kind of moving through the brush. There's flashes of fur that as it moves, so it seems like something probably mammalian. Probably quite dangerous.
Like a bear.
I don't think it's a bear. It's probably a puma.
Probably a bear.
Or a tiger.
Tiger bear.
Where do pumas live?
Between my cheeks.
Pumas, aka cougars, equally mountain lions, live in a lot of places. Possibly in the areas you will be looking.
Can we go to Djibouti next?
If you have a reason to, or you just want to go, I mean, you can always visit it.
I mean, if we're going to Africa again, we can always visit Lake Titicaca.
Ooh. I think
Do I still have-
Djibouti's in Africa too.
Do I still have guns?
You can't shoot me through the video, Umber.
I can try. I rolled Dex
Gun. Dex gun.
Shoot. Carpe. Well, that's a roll.
You activate Dex gun.
Are you actually shooting the animal?
I don't
'Cause-
know.
I mean, that'll either scare it off or trigger something.
I don't know. It's that or stand around waiting for it.
Up to you. What do you want to do? You're pulling out a gun and firing at it?
Leaving that choice up to Samuel.
Why are you leaving it up to me? I don't even
Because-
see the thing.
You're not immensely sleep deprived.
I think that if we shoot a gun, I feel like that might alert these research people.
I do not shoot gun.
I mean, that was very true. It would alert research people.
And I just don't know how that would go.
Right, not doing that.
Okay.
Samuel, what should we do?
I'm assuming you've relayed that there is something
Yes.
in fact stalking us.
Bitey
There
probably
is-
said it too. There's
And
some out there
Emil.
very dangerous. I can smell it on the wind. I should
I'm
go
gonna
hide in a
start-
tree.
Climbing the tree.
Oh, you
'Cause
gonna
I'm
hide
not a-
for me? That sounds great.
Yeah, you stay on my shoulders, buddy.
Oh, less work I have to do.
This is the laziest possum in the world.
I mean, it's a possum.
Fair point.
It is
Do I
quite
have to roll
possibly the
something
laziest
to-
thing we've met.
To climb this tree.
Oh god, what dice would we have you roll? Probably
Dex survival or athletics?
strength athletics, or I guess you could use. I'd let you use Dex survival if you wanted to. Yeah.
Okay. I think my survival is pretty good, right? Or okay.
Acceptable, Dawn. Acceptable. Okay. Yeah, you can make it up a tree pretty decently. There's probably plenty of jungle trees. There's probably like a nice big one around you that would definitely be easy for you to climb. Got like some vines around it that you can get up. Leslie, what are you doing?
Waiting for Samuel.
Samuel left you.
I'm on a tree, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
Samuel
I
climbed
mean,
a
you
tree.
can climb a tree if you like.
Yeah, but cats climb trees, so, you know.
Yeah, not as good as me.
I'm just keeping my eyes on whatever this thing is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like on a. Oh, I guess I could use heightened senses to get like try to get a better idea of where it is, because I still haven't really like seen it.
Yeah.
I guess I also have Bitey.
Oh, I have those too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use heightened senses.
Me too.
Okay. All right. After kind of giving a little while, you can tell that you are currently being stalked by some kind of large mammal, most definitely. It smells kind of got that like kind of like fur smell. I'd say.
Does it smell like cat?
Oh, like a cat. Have you smelled a lot of big cats?
No.
That was my only concern. How many big cats have you been sniffing?
Leslie, I'm a
Yeah.
little concerned because from what we know about these guys, they can shapeshift the vampires in the area, so it might not actually be an animal.
So, gun.
If you think we can get away from the researchers before they associate us with this whole situation, but I think a gun is actually less likely to hurt a vampire if it is a vampire.
So, sword.
That might be a better option. Maybe we should find a way to get the guys.
We're waiting on on somebody coming out from the second knock.
I was right, you knocked again.
Because now there's a message written in blood outside.
I
Yeah.
pull my sword out and stalk the mammal back.
Okay. I guess make a Dex stealth check.
And while
Bam.
he's doing this, I'm banging on the wood to attract its attention. I'm a monkey.
Okay. All right then.
I'm helping him out.
I'm monkey.
As you kind of like stalk off into the shadows, the creature seemingly like stops moving. Might have lost sight of you? Hard to say.
Shadow play to make my stealth better. Spent a blood. Rolling another dice. Frick.
I see what's going on. The roll thing is not working right. Yay! Mother issue!
No, roll thing works properly. I just rolled a single dice.
for stream.
No,
Oh.
stream can't see the rolls.
Oh.
No, that's not working.
In my defense, Jess, usually my plans are good, but unfortunately, Leslie's brain is controlled by my brain, and my brain is bad right now.
It's bad.
So Leslie's brain is also bad.
I don't know how to fix that there.
Samuel proving
That was an
Um,
amazing plan. You loved that
Are you
trip. It was
using
an
Are you using
adventure.
window capture?
I'm using
Or,
window capture. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have? And you're capturing. I'm assuming Firefox.
Yes.
Okay. Try just editing the link, or try just editing what window it's capturing, and see if that fixes it.
Let me switch it to that there for a second. It can be. It can be. Oh yeah, it's capturing it differently. It's capturing how things started in Firefox when I first started the stream.
It's not live capturing then.
It's not live capturing. I don't know why.
delete the window capture and make a new one.
Alright.
Yeah, that's probably all you can do.
Also, put up your overlay first, or switch it to, or just do them on the studio side, not the live side. Because you use studio, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Uh
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you figure this out.
huh.
Technical difficulties probably caused by updating to Windows 10.
Uh-huh. No, it's exactly the same. It's like when I restart the window capture, it's what it was when I first started the stream. It's not live capturing Firefox for whatever reason.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Pop us back in, and at least the normal one is showing up. Frick. It's like I would like to have it work right.
It's still not live capturing?
No, I tried remaking a new one for Windows Capture, and it's not working. I'll go back to studio mode for a second here. Try something. Vamp. Let's try this.
Little stream of horrors, little stream.
No, that doesn't work either.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I'm filled with anger.
May need to disable hardware acceleration in
That's a Chrome
Firefox.
thing. That's a Chrome
I
thing.
know, but apparently this may be a more recent issue because there's stuff this year with Firefox where some recent update with OBS is causing problems with Firefox now.
Where is hardware acceleration in Firefox?
Settings.
Yeah. I don't know where in settings. Performance settings?
Probably.
Options, preferences, advanced.
Some people kept
Preferences.
saying
And then
some stuff
general.
didn't work for them.
General.
It's just an option.
Startup tab, Zoom, language, files, applications. Digital rights management content, Firefox updates, performance. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Okay. I think I turned it off. So maybe now it'll work. Or maybe now I have to restart it. Because I think I turned it off. Yes. You think I would have to restart Firefox then? Probably.
Probably.
Alright. Let's just turn that off because that was just a
Yeah, I don't know. I never had that issue with when I'm using Firefox. That's why I use Firefox when streaming. But
It's something with what happened with when I updated everything, you know?
you'll probably be able to. You'll have to work on it in between. It might actually start working again if you mess around with things in between. But this might be a temporary fix.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna take this time and go grab a drink real quick.
yeah, I'm gonna have us go on a very early break then. Let me do that now. Sorry everybody about early break, but we'll just split up the last part then in half then anyway. So we'll be back. I'll try to fix this.
See you.
I'm going back in. Hey everybody, we're back. Let me just see some. Look, it scrolls now. You can see rolls. I got it working. You can see these rolls here. That were the rolls from before. Enjoy them. We're going back.
I am
down
good
to
tech support.
Yes, you were good tech support on this end. There's still other issues, but those are issues that have been here. This is at least one issue that's gone for now. Great. Okay, we left off that Leslie was staring down some kind of creature in the darkness. Samuel climbed a tree with a possum. Dawn probably followed with a tiny banjo she's making. Out of 2 sticks of...
I thought she was Scottish. They're probably bagpipes.
Ah, no! A southern possum needs a proper banjo.
She wouldn't say no, she would say nay.
Nay. I be saying it correctly at some point. Anyway, so I forget what Leslie was doing because I got interrupted by horrible technical issues.
Sneaking.
Yes, you snuck. You snuck well.
I am the sneak.
The creature seems to have stopped its movement and is just staying in place where it was at. What is your plan, oh, Monsieur Leslie?
Leslie?
Snuck a snake. Even though it's not a snake.
Sure.
Figure out what this thing is. Oh, it's it's mirrored. You're gonna have to go into OBS and mirror the output.
Is it mirrored? Oh my god!
That's neat. That's an
I,
easy fix.
How do I unmirror it?
Proper.
Like
actually,
right
give me a second.
click transform and just
proper.
like
Yeah.
you go right click
Flip.
transform.
Flip vertical.
No, I need to flip horizontal. Flip vertical made it worse.
Yeah,
Flip vertical made it
yeah.
worse.
I was about to say,
Sorry,
wait a
horizontal.
second, no. Yep.
It's backwards.
There you go.
Oh my god. Oh.
We
Okay.
have fun here.
Oh,
It's that kind of a day.
It's that kind of a day. Alright, so...
Somebody.
What are you doing, Leslie? It's not really it seems to at least have taken a more, cautious stance. It stopped kind of, like, moving around vastly. You know, it was kind of, like, stalking slightly in places through the jungle foliage. Slowly kind of, like, creeping around. Now it has stopped this.
Try and secure my hiddenness and figure out what it is. Also aspects it.
Okay.
So 3 things.
Yeah. Well, you're very hidden, so you probably have to worry about that.
Alright.
Auspex, you will have to roll.
Mm-hmm. Book. Specs. There's aspects, heightened senses, no, or perception. Perception, empathy, difficulty 8.
Alright.
No.
You cannot read whatever this thing's aura is. It's too quiet.
This is a hell of a tough thing to roll. I don't know, just study it normally then.
Okay. You kind of watch in the darkness as it kind of, and you get a sense of it finally. You begin to realize what it actually is, slowly but surely. It is the jaguar. It's a jaguar.
Oh.
It's the
No.
obvious thing in the South American jungle.
I forgot jaguars existed.
Yes, it's this jaguar.
I mean, why is it hunting something that doesn't have life?
You might smell tasty in certain ways.
Do vampires smell tasty?
To be
Situationally?
fair, a mountain lion was a good guess because they actually are in South America.
I mean, a puma
Just
and a
like-
jaguar are very similar also.
Yes.
We don't
They are.
sweat or anything.
I mean, one of you smells really, really strong.
Yeah, but he smells like rot and decay.
Yes.
Which scavengers very much enjoy.
Yeah.
Scavengers, yeah. Jaguars aren't scavengers. They're
Jaguars
They
are
can
opportunistic. Samuel might be
Opportunistic, but I don't think
opportunistically
they-
delicious.
Alright, I don't know.
They've gained a taste for human flesh.
I still can't get. Oh, you know what? I can finally try and do something I wanted to do forever. I'm gonna try and choke it out with its own shadow.
Alright.
I haven't been able to find any human.
Jaguar!
I haven't had any humans I could do this to because apparently every human has amazing stamina, despite being human. What do I do with this again? Where is it? Is it this one?
Kind of hate to break it to you, but I imagine jaguars have pretty good stamina too.
Shut up. Let me have this.
Uh-huh.
Where is it?
Hey, there we go.
Mortal schools, air breathers reduces your stamina by strangling shadows. Begin to asphyxiate. Alright, I'm gonna spend a blood point, activate Shadow Plate, take control of this thing's shadow, and try and choke it out with it.
Okay.
Well, specifically, I'm gonna make its shadow flood its mouth and nose.
Alright. Roll your check and let's see here. I
It
guess
requires no roll.
okay, it doesn't require any roll.
Yeah. I just spend a
For-
blood point.
For him,
Mhm. It
Yeah.
has to make a stamina roll. What is the difficulty of the stamina roll?
Courage difficulty 8.
Well, let's make a courage difficulty 8.
Yeah. It just flat out loses a stamina dice because of the shadows, and then it has to make a courage difficulty 8 because of the monster of shadows.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. We'll give it that, sure. Alright, the courageous jaguar. What's it supposed to do?
What do you mean?
Okay, what's the courage roll for? For not, like...
Suffer a 1 die penalty to all dice pools for the remainder of the scene.
Look,
Not great.
I'm just gonna give you that, like, the jaguar made its roll, but it's a jaguar. I don't think it, like, understands the concepts behind a lot of what's going on with it. So it's probably
Yeah.
just confused. It's like,
It's having trouble breathing, if that's anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
certainly is.
It's gonna have trouble being stealthy now. My brain is working at the maximum possible capacity it can right now, and that isn't much.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, the jaguar will probably leave then, because it's something weird happened to it, which it physically can't understand because its brain power isn't enough.
I have the equivalent brain power of a jaguar.
So, a jaguar will
Fear
leave.
me.
You have spooked off a jaguar with disturbing its brain. With choking shadows.
Final Fantasy win music.
Uh-huh. In the meantime, no one has responded to the knock on the door. What are you doing, Nathan? Doing anything else?
I'm gonna pound on the door again.
Okay. Go away! Wait,
Go away. Go away.
Vete! Herr Lombardo alla Policia!
I recognized police. How long is it going to take the police to get out here?
Probably a while. If they have called the authorities,
Bang, bang,
it'll probably
bang.
take a while.
Lombardy's an airport. So police, airport, airport police.
Consigliere la armas. You can hear a tenosmos visitantes peligros. Grossos.
All right. I'm going to like scratch my nails down the door slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going full vampire today. I like it.
I don't have any special nails, but
It works.
Yes.
yeah, it's a different sound.
Yes.
We've handled things peacefully for like a month. Time to be vampires. Terrify the humans into doing our bidding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You won't hear anything after that. It'll be quiet again. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do it again.
Mhm.
Is it a wooden door or a metal door?
Probably metal, actually. Yeah, it's not a pleasant noise you're making.
No.
So, having made a very unpleasant noise and disturbing everyone that might be in there, after a short while,
After each time I do this, I'm stepping back again. Hey, Emil?
well then,
What did the message say again?
Saliendo.
I don't
Oh.
remember you.
It was 3 words. It was the guy's name,
Mm-hmm.
the cult's name, and so Cipactli, Rashid, and crap. There was one more thing, but I don't remember what it was. It had to do with something we learned while we were there.
Why exactly are we at this research station?
Because this is where we're supposed to be able to find the Cipactli cultists who might be able to get us in contact with Khurshid, who's leading the cult in Mexico City.
And the reason you didn't go to Mexico City is it's a Sabbat stronghold.
Yeah.
Right.
That I remembered.
Yeah.
Just why we were here.
Yeah.
So are the people here supposed to be humans, vampires?
You don't know what.
That's why I'm being very subtle. Well, relatively
We will
subtle.
not intimidate science.
I mean,
You will
Yeah,
not
we're not going to intimidate science.
If you
We're going to scare the crap out of them unless they give us the right answers.
Anyway, yeah, the door will swing open, and a man with a shotgun will be there.
Yeah,
It's
I'm fine
the
with the
same man
shotgun.
from earlier, and he will kind of yell out, Valver este saliendo. Jadanos solos.
I'm waiting for him to notice the big red bloody words on the ground in front of him.
Okay. He seems to be paying attention to, like, out in the jungle. You know, he's got the shotgun out. He's kind of... You can see that there's a couple of people behind him who seem to also have weapons kind of out.
Oh my God.
They probably have to deal with, like, you know, poachers and drug people, you know, in South America.
Do they look like scientists?
One of them, the guy in the front looks kind of like a scientist. One of them looks like an old man. Might be like a person that... what's the word I'm looking for? Like maintenance person? Who else would there? And then there's a younger woman who it's hard to tell whether she's actually a scientist or maybe an assistant or something.
But they're not all wearing, like, lab coats that say scientist
No.
X on their...
I don't think any of them are, because the one that's like even like the guy who could be like a suave scientist dude, he's like, you know,
People studying like animals tend not to wear lab coats.
Also, it's like late at night.
Yeah, because they're fake scientists.
That's a good
They're all
question,
in
actually.
jammies.
Are they all like roused from bed? Look like, or
Yes. Yes, looks like roused from bed look like.
oh, okay.
Also, you
True
did.
science never sleeps.
Indeed.
Well, I'm still waiting for them to notice the giant red bloody letters on the ground in front of them.
The woman will go. ¿Qué es eso? No seremos intimidadas. Hippies.
Odd question.
Uh-huh.
Can I use feral whispers to talk to a person?
I even don't think so. Like, what
As a bat?
I don't think so, but you know,
It's whatever your call is.
I'm gonna say probably.
How do I
not.
talk to Nathan as a bat?
You
I know.
probably.
Maybe I can use this in reverse.
You probably don't. Let's see her. I have to remember.
It says with a beast, so you could talk to my inner beast.
That seems like a bad idea. A real bad.
Yo, just come talk to me. I understand you.
Uh-huh.
Well, part of the reason this could be useful is because you don't have to speak in the creature that you're talking to's language. And on top of that, it only understands you if you're like making eye contact. So I'm like, this could actually be a very subtle way to speak to Nathan right now.
Yeah, but I don't think.
I think it doesn't work on higher life forms. Like it works on like.
I mean, it says mammals, predatory birds, and larger reptiles are easier to communicate with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're undead.
Yeah. Also, I don't think it works on humans.
Humans are mammals.
This is true. I'm not saying that humans aren't mammals.
No, you're
Anyway.
probably right.
I was just trying to think a way around the fact that I'm currently a bat and can't speak to Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Wolves, cats, vampire, bats.
Quiet the shotgun man.
You just fly the shotgun. Show him what for.
I just don't know if like Nathan wants to get inside and check things out, or if he'd rather.
Oh, fly in there.
We do have
Yeah.
Mr. I don't show up on cameras.
Yeah,
You don't show up on cameras. This is correct.
I think we should break in.
So they're all blocking the door, though, right now,
They're
right?
currently all blocking the door. Yes.
But there's a bat. Who could easily
Alternatively, you
fly
could
in.
just try saying the words.
I'm gonna wait until they go back in.
Good call.
The lady will eventually, like, draw them inside. The old man will say something of like, pueden ser los espíritus del bosque.
Is he a hunter? That would suck.
Cuidado con los
I mean, if he was, he might have already shot the bat
Cocodrilos.
that's hanging upside down, like, nearby on a lamp.
Yeah.
Like the nearest lamp.
That's assuming they saw the bat when they're busy staring at the jungle and a weird man just standing there in front of some bloody letters.
El hecho
A man
las
in the jungle with a
vacas.
top hat and cape.
No, they
Oh, I'm-
can't see him.
I'm invisible right now.
Oh, you're invisible.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
The next thing I'm gonna do
the
is knock politely.
Yeah, the young man will respond to the old man saying, to Carlos, eres bastante tonto. And they'll go back inside.
Are they letting the door like swing shut, or do they pull it closed behind them?
The old man will kind of like watch outside as the door closes behind them, and then they'll seemingly lock it up. You know, they're trying to like lock the door behind them.
Okay.
I want to sneak inside. Again, I just don't know if Nathan wants to get inside or not, if he wants to leave it for now.
Okay, you can try to sneak inside. Give me a stealth dexterity, and I'm gonna give you as a tiny bat difficulty probably like 4. Let's lower the difficulty a bunch, because it's really easy for a tiny bat to like just swoop inside. Bats get inside things all the time. Goddamn bats.
They do. So, stealth dexterity. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how you roll.
And did you say difficulty? What was the?
I said 4. Good low difficulty there.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of swoop inside, and no one seems to react to you. Going
Maybe
inside.
they're experiments on bats.
You'll see
and then
you'll see the old man kind of like keep the shotgun out and kind of like pull up a chair near the door and just start staring at it with the shotgun.
God.
And the younger man is
I shoot the door from the
Evil bear.
tree.
Vete a la cama, Ricardo. La putera arguantara. Okay. Estos bastardo hippies no entraran.
Oh, they're gonna entrado.
Something about not gonna let those hippies intrude or something like that.
Voy a ver los monstruos vendrán.
I guess something about a street in Chicago.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I'm gonna chill in
Carlos,
here until
tengo
for a little bit, I
miedo.
guess.
The lady will go.
Maybe I'll actually I'll fly around. and look around,
VtM consolate, as he will like bring her close and lead her off into another room.
Are you performing a Spanish soap opera?
It sounds like it.
Maybe.
Actually, this isn't a research facility. It's just a research facility where they film porn.
It's not porn, it's sensual soap opera, like you said.
It's adult entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're in
Well, it's
love.
just a fancy way to say porn.
They're in
That's-
love.
Yeah, that's what the script says, Dunce.
But it's okay. They'll break up 14 times, and then somebody's dead lover will come back to life because he wasn't actually dead, and then somebody's father will appear, and everyone.
I mean,
dies.
technically, that could theoretically be happening right now. Somebody's dead father appearing.
Lucas is coming back? Oh my god.
I'm sorry. We can't be together anymore. My long lost has returned.
Anyway, I'm gonna look around a little bit, just see what's around, see what this place is.
Sure. You can kind of get a Nathan. What are you doing? The bat. I'll give you that. If you want to see if a bat left you. I mean, where was the bat hanging out with Nathan? Like on Nathan.
I mean, I was watching them and the door for a reaction,
And I literally
so I
said I was
imagine
probably
I would have
just
seen him
hanging
go
out
in.
I was just hanging out like on like the nearest light.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception alertness still, just to see that you noticed the bat, because the bat was being really stealthy. You know, that's what I'm just thinking.
Sure.
Alright, it's going to be less that you notice that Emil gets in, and more that you notice that Emil disappears from where he was hanging out.
Okay.
So Emil, like, slipped somewhere out of sight. Whether or not that's inside or not, you're unsure of.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to wait a little bit.
Okay. Inside, you'll see that there is a number of areas of the building. As I said, this was kind of up on like a hillish area. So they have a large room with kind of like glass paneled walls to get a lot of natural light in. It appears because it has have like kind of like a little bit of an opening in the jungle, kind of on the cliff face here, or like hillside / cliffside here. You can see that there is like a sliding door on the one side that would allow you out. And this area here has a number of desks. It looks to be some kind of laboratory. They seem to be working on a number of projects in here. There's an area that seems to be, have like a couple of containers that have plants inside that they seem to be growing. They seem to have an area in the wall, a number of containers that seem to have animal specimens in them. Some of them have insects in them. A couple of them seem to have reptiles. One of them seems to have some kind of possum that they seem to be currently studying. Other than that, it looks very laboratory in this area. There's a bunch of computers around. Currently, there are lights on in the area. Like everything has there's a lot of lights that have been turned on after the disturbance. You can see that, like, the old man, Ricardo, is outside, back at the door, sitting at it. There is, like, a kind of small, like, cafeteria, like, break area that seems to be near where, on the other side of the kind of building across this main hall. Attached to it is a small kind of kitchen that you can easily get into. It's kind of got, like, one of those open sides in the one wall, so you can kind of see into the kitchen. Towards the back of the place, seems to be a number of offices, and then on the like kind of second floor area that's a little smaller, if you're searching out the area, those seem to be bedrooms of people that stay in the place. So it looks like a fairly modern facility, though. It looks like it's got really good funding, definitely. Whoever is behind the funding here, actually, they have a good amount of money. This looks like much more than the government of Venezuela would provide.
That's interesting. Okay.
You can easily tell that. I'm not going to like give you a kind of check for that, but you can easily tell this has to have like first world money in it.
Yeah.
This has got to be like American or some European. It's got to have a big company behind it, probably. Or a big
vampire.
Could be vampires. Either a big company or somebody that has a lot of money. It could be like a big name university might have invested in this place. You don't know for sure, but obviously some big money that's
the FBI.
Outside. The FBA. What are they up to now? The FBA.
I guess
Funding the porn. It's the female body inspectors.
it's the Men in Black. They've invested heavily in this place. Study the vampire.
I think Leslie owns this place.
I am gonna search for any sort of like signs that this place might have. Any signs of vampire presence, whether it's vampires have been here, vampires have talked to these people, I don't know.
Kind of searching around, there isn't really a good way of telling vampire presence. It's the unfortunate thing, because vampires kind of very easily, without things like auspex or their activities, pass for people. It's very obvious that this place here has no signs of like keeping sunlight out. It's got like a lot of like heavy glass walls, like especially like in the lab area. You like keeping like within your investigation as you're continuing for a while before I switch back to Nathan here for a little bit. You can tell that the glass is actually fairly well reinforced. Maybe not enough to like withstand. If someone really wanted to get in, they probably could, but it might make it that like it might be difficult to do to just break in very easily. They're in an area of the world that has dangers, and they probably have a lot of expensive lab equipment. Even if since they are away from, civilization, at least they took into account, with the money spent here, that they put into some kind of level of security. Yeah, no sign of unfortunate vampires. The building is very brightly lit and has a lot of openings to the jungle and stuff. There's a lot of lights on. The lights in the rooms seem to be off, but you could probably try to sneak into some people's bedrooms. At some point in time, though. What do you say?
One more check, though, of what I'm curious about. What does it look like they're studying more specifically?
Looks like creatures in the jungle. Specifically, it looks like. It looks like there's two sections of the main laboratory. There's one that seems to be dedicated to botany, and one that seems to be dedicated to zoology, biology, animals. They seem to have some samples of some creatures. Seems to be a lot of machinery that dedicates to studying things like both DNA, chemistry, things like that. What they're exactly looking for is hard to say, actually. Eventually, though, someone will come down, a person you haven't seen before, so different than the other three. And he's going to go by Ricardo and be like, Ricardo, vete o dormir voy controlar a los animales. Carlos está muy ocupado, as then he'll kind of snicker afterwards.
Yep, anyway.
They're making the porn.
That's how they get their money, actually.
The guy's going to come in, and he's going to actually be looks like he's checking on all the animals and stuff.
Okay.
Nathan, it's going to be quiet for a while. You've seen no sign of Emil. You don't know what's going on. What do you want to do?
I'll probably wait for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could sneak back to
Everybody else?
Leslie and Dawn.
Okay. Leslie's sitting down there, hunched
How
in
does
a
it feel
bush.
to be forgotten, Duncan?
And in the
I'm
meantime,
in the tree.
Dawn and Dunce are nowhere to be seen as Leslie's crouching in a bush. He seems to be staring off in a direction. Leslie, a voice just talked to you. We might have lost an Umber.
Oh no.
He might have
He's
Umbered.
muted. He said something in the Discord, but that was a while ago.
I can check on my phone because if I...
He might have fallen asleep, also.
Yeah, he was
Oh yeah.
Doesn't seem to be feeling so good. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, Leslie, if you're here, I believe
What is it?
Samuel and Dawn should be around somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Nathan, we're up in the tree! There's a big kitty coming after us!
Oh. Is it still?
Maybe?
Didn't it run away?
I don't know. I haven't noticed.
Well, I'm
Hey, it
not
must
sure
be still
exactly
hunting
where
us.
Emil went, but I'm fairly confident it was to scout out the indoors of the research facility. They did not respond to the bloody message. No one reacted as if they knew what that was about. So I think I'm going to go knock on the door.
Okay. You want us to join you?
Sure. We could say that we're here for a tour, but we got very lost on the way here.
Should I bring Bitey?
I suppose, if you would like to.
Y'all
I mean-
so nice to hang out with all you.
he seems interested in joining us.
I would love to hang out with you some more and enjoy some more of your fine snacks.
All right,
Well-
let's head up that way.
Like it's like you, Nathan. It's like.
And I'm just like nodding along. Yeah.
It's just like making like a weird hissing noise at you.
Perhaps if you could ask it to maybe not talk so much while we're trying
Hear
to
that,
fib
buddy?
our
You're
way.
going undercover.
Oh, we're gonna go sneaking around now. That's okay. I'm okay with sneaking around. I'm just gonna find myself a nice little place within your clothing and hang
All right,
around.
he agreed. He agreed to be quiet.
That was a very loud agreement, but fine.
Hide with Dawn's purse. The size people don't take it. Does Dawn have a purse?
What? Of course Dawn has a purse.
But does she take it everywhere?
I mean,
See,
here it might take the form of a backpack, but
What I was kind of thinking is that they would see a possum on my shoulder and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy is like he's one of us. He loves animals."
except for the pustules, of course.
Yeah. Like they'll be drawn to my pet possum. I wanted to say ferret for some reason.
So you'll head for the door.
Yep.
Kind of knock nicely.
And stand off to the side and kind of motion everyone else.
So, Emil, you and the other man who are like as you're watching the other man in the area of the things will hear. It's like,
We'll point out this is a
yeah.
not like pounding or scratching or anything. And also it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Ricardo, espera.
One other thing I would have looked for, is there any other kind of entrance or back exit or something?
Not that you could access without opening doors. Or attempting to maybe like squeeze under doors, which you might be able to do. And probably there's certain ones that maybe you could, others that I'm gonna say like Déjame abrir la puerta. The other man will come up and kind of like to kind of hold out his hand as Ricardo's leg. Deja entras los monstruos. Estoy listo.
By the way, if they shoot us, try not to kill more than one.
Okay. I'm not generally.
Estoy listo, prima. En
I was more
combate
talking
con
to Dawn than
Dios.
Leslie.
Oh,
Jesus. Espada. Mi espada.
I'm gonna knock.
Yeah.
Shave and a haircut.
CC, ya voy. He's gonna kind of like creak open the door a little bit, like not like a full open the door.
all right. I'm gonna use my sharp nails to carve dye onto my forehead.
Hola?
Hello.
Oh,
Pablo Inglés?
Would be habla, not hablo.
una
Hablo.
Yes,
poco,
but I don't know Spanish, Samuel.
a
I'm
little.
telling you. I'm telling you this.
Little. Okay. We got lost trying to find this place for a tour around the area.
Sí, turista.
Yes. One of us is off somewhere peeing. I make motions as like peeing. He'll be back at some point, I imagine.
Son monstruos, matalamos, no se los dejes, nos matan todos.
I didn't bring a
Ricardo.
dog with me, but we do have the possum.
The tenor.
I prefer to think of myself more as a baritone.
Sorry, we were... molested by hippies. Stop science.
PETA?
Dame un minuto.
Just a minute.
Speak more English, person.
Yes.
Oh.
Go make him a more English person.
Ricardo. Ve a buscar a Carlos. No. Los monsters. Los monstruos. Mataran.
I don't think he likes us.
Yeah, no, we're not part of the Tehran.
Bien. Maralos. Simplemente no les dispares. Wait here. He's gonna close the door.
Got it.
And deal with Ricardo, who's just had the shotgun lined up at the door the entire time.
This fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get what his problem is, honestly.
After a little while, the man from before, who's a little bit more slovenly dressed at this point in time, will show up. Yes, you are tourists who
Yes.
got lost along the way.
Yes, we were looking for the tours, and we were told to come here, and we had no idea.
Did you make a reservation online?
You have online reservations?
It is fine. This happens occasionally. We are ready for it. Unfortunately,
Also, what is Kershid?
do not bother with that. That is some strange activists were apparently trying to intimidate us for doing our research here.
Oh.
Other than
Do a lot of that?
the tourist area, this is a research center. We get it occasionally. Come. We may have a place for you to stay in. It will not be pleasant, but at least you'll be able to stay the night and be out of the jungle.
Okay. Yes.
Carlo, Ricardo, Pala el Arma.
Could one of you possibly stay out here and wait for Emil?
No,
I'm sure he'll be back at some point.
Yeah, I can wait.
Thank you.
Please do not mind Ricardo. He is on guard since we were accosted by them. He is just, wants to make sure everything remains safe. Just, since you do not speak the same language, be careful around him.
Certainly. I have a very reasonable amount of fear for a man with a gun.
I have an idea for how to get him on our side. Okay, is there any weird gross stuff on the ground outside since the door's closed and all that?
It's a jungle. So, maybe?
I'm gonna just look for some weird gross stuff and smear it on me to make it look like it was thrown at me. and then I'm gonna make the sound of a scuffle outside, like I'm being attacked by the hippies. It's like, damn hippies, let me in. I've just got, like, I don't know, tomato bananas on my face. Just gross stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll trust us. He'll trust us now. Because I've
seems
been
great.
attacked by the hippies too.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. As you kind of like, we'll have you do this in a second here, and we'll have the reaction. So he's gonna actually lead you to a different area that Emil, you can see them all in there as the bat. He's gonna be leading him through one of the doors that was kind of sealed up that you didn't know if you could squeeze into, which looks to be a small area that is dedicated to what looks to be the tours and stuff. It has like 2 rooms. One of the rooms seems to have like a bunch of or 3 rooms. One of them is like a little office area. Another one of the rooms is like looks to be a storage room with a lot of equipment and stuff too, of which he'll get out some like, and the other one seems to be some kind of like maybe like a waiting room or something, or like, you know, where, you know, people can like get all their stuff together. He'll give out like some like things like sleeping bags and stuff to you all each, you know, stuff that sets you up for like, you know, kind of resting in this room, which is the assumption he's gonna make. You know, he's like, we can worry about the tour tomorrow morning. Just so you know, because there is expensive things, I will have to lock the door behind me, but you will be able to rest in here. Rest assured, you know, the door, if you needed an emergency, it should be able to be broken down. It's just a simple wooden door, but just for simple safety's sake, you know.
So
there is a restroom right over there.
The door by the bucket, not the bucket, right?
What are you talking? Are you talking in game or out of game?
In game.
Bucket?
Yes, there's a small pail right next to a door. I'm hoping
the door inside is a actual bathroom, not the bucket. No.
Okay. Thank you.
There's an actual bathroom in here.
Oh, goody.
It's just that when we keep everything secure, when we have visitors coming in, we still do not want them necessarily playing around in the research section.
Oh, makes total sense. Unfortunately, there is, I suppose there are 2 slight issues. Our friend Emil is still outside. He hasn't come in yet that I know of, so you'll need to wait until all of us have gotten in to lock us in. And secondly, we all work the late shift in tech support. We're just here on a company retreat. We sleep during the day, which is why we got here as late as we did. We got lost and then needed to find.
You were still not acclimated. It had late start. Yes.
Well, we always have a late start because we sleep during the day. We're overnight tech support.
I understand, but you should, at least for vacations, acclimate yourself, because very few people work at night. Perhaps if you wish to spend the day and have a specialized night tour, we could arrange something for a little extra. I don't know the name of Venezuela's currency.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to have it.
For a little extra bolivar or American dollars.
Yes. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Well, just relax in here. I'll just close up the door. I will not lock you in until we get your other friend who's waiting and the other one who's lost. Do you think he's nearby? Or should we send?
I mean, he just went off into the bushes to pee.
If you get worried, we will call. We already had called the authorities to come in. They should be coming in about a half an hour.
Oh,
about
okay.
The
hippies.
Activists.
Yes. Hippies was one of the words that I actually recognized from the other 2 talking.
Ah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. As meanwhile, the other one will kind of open the door to you, Samuel, and will be like, "Ha sido atracto por los monstruos."
I was gonna do something else actually while they were doing all that
Okay.
stuff. So I was going to beckon to some monkeys.
Okay.
So let me get that roll. Let's see if I can get some monkeys. So based on 2 successes, 1/4 of the monkeys within earshot respond.
Also, I hope I was talking loud enough that Emil was able to hear me indicate that one of our party members was.
I was about to say, you probably see me in the doorframe, like waving a wing.
Yeah. Okay. So 1/4 of the nearby monkey species, which would be the Venezuelan red howler monkey.
How many monkeys do I get?
Let's see here. They are of least concern. There are a bunch of them. You get a group of them. There are 9 of them.
Okay,
They're very loud.
I'm gonna wave to quiet down so I can give them instructions. I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, I need you to just fling poo at this place and at me. Okay? You guys, can you do that? Like from the trees and like from the surrounding area. Can you do that?
Sir, are you insinuating we are simians that throw feces?
No. This is unrelated to that. This is unrelated to that. We're framing some hippies. Okay, you know hippies?
I
They're
do
like
not know what this hippie would be.
They're really weird humans. Like just
All of
weird.
you humans are quite weird. May I know?
Well, they're the type that fling poo though. So I'm trying to make it look like a bunch of hippies were coming by and flinging poo
You have
at me.
disturbed me and my wife's already.
Look, can I just ask for this one favor? I swear I'll hit you back. You know, we can work something out. You need any help from me, feel free to hit me up.
Well, sir. Ladies, it looks as though we have a job to do. Now for our good friend here, the human. I guess we can throw slight bits of feces on it. I don't know how much we have. We are but a small individual troop. And the other groups, of course, are our enemies! They shall be destroyed! The name?
I'll help you destroy them. I will help you destroy the other monkeys.
Actually, okay. I just looked it up real fast. So apparently chimpanzees usually don't actually throw poo unless they're in captivity.
I mean, really,
But
they don't have
howler
to
monkeys...
Oh.
Howler monkeys actually do.
Yo.
Which type?
Apparently not this group. This group has their standards.
It's gonna be a monkey general.
Alright, well, there'll be slight bits of feces thrown at a very large building.
I mean, they can throw... I'll encourage them to throw, like, more than just feces, too. Like, fucking whatever gross stuff they can find on the floor. And on the trees.
I mean, to them it's probably not gross, it's just stuff around. They'll just throw some
stuff that would make a mess.
Okay, they're making a mess on the outside of the building.
Okay.
Also, I guess I'm prepping to fly back outside the next opportunity I
yeah.
get.
Okay, now what's your plan?
So I'm going through with basically the first plan as well, like finishing out with the oh god help I'm being assaulted by hippies. I just figured this was a more put together plan than me smearing stuff on my face.
As the one that's opening the door, you hear "Hi sido acrado por los monstruos malado solo unde elos." Ha! Convecto a sus demonos los terminare. Ricardo, no! You see the old man with the shotgun aiming it at you and trying to like get a shot as the other guy's like blocking it.
I'm keeping that other guy between us. I'm like juking back and forth to keep him in between us.
And out I go.
What a good distraction I made.
Yeah.
Los demonios aluden en la noche.
What is he saying?
El mal deba ser dealt con. No, Ricardo, no.
What is Ricardo saying? I'm so confused. Why does he have a gun? What kind of hippies are these?
He's not talking about hippies. He never has the entire time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just playing along
I know.
as if he still is.
Please, away. I will calm him.
Okay, but the hippies, they're throwing stuff at me.
No,
Why are
monos. Monkeys.
Oh.
Why are hippies throwing stuff at Samuel?
He was asleep.
Leslie's inside, right?
Yeah, Leslie's inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Leslie, I hired a bunch of monkeys to throw shit at me and say that they were hippies.
Well, they're not going to say that they're hippies. He's going to
Well,
say that they're hippies.
I'm saying that they're hippies.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Now I block out of the woods at some point.
yeah. Los lamo por la noche.
Emil, please
also-
tell them we're not hippies.
Demono.
We're not demons.
A shotgun shot kind of just blasts off as it hits into a tree nearby. The monkeys will all scatter, you know, after that shot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Seems pretty reasonable.
Ricardo! Camelis! Sorry. Bien. Perilous. Pierolos. Narare. I just kind of glare at both of you now. This like
Let's
old
turn this
Hispanic
guy into a
man with
vampire.
a shotgun who would just kind of like do the, you know, after the shot.
I'm gonna ghoulify him.
As he kind of like just that kind of like one eye kind of like put like watching you like, and he's gonna walk off. Please come. And then the other
Yeah.
man will come up. It's like, is everything okay?
There's some kind of yelling.
Sí, Ricardo los pierdo un poco. Todo es estrés. El arma si disparó accidentalmente. Sorry about the loud noise and the shotgun. It's just with everything that's going on, a lot of stress. Did you tell your friend to be careful with the activists in the area? They might still be in the area, trying to disrupt our research. Also, you should be able to clean yourself up in the restroom. Also, did you get bitten by some bugs while you were out in the jungle?
Oh, this? No, I had a really bad accident with some acid. Just an
Oh.
entire vat spilled onto my face. yeah, it was.
You sure you should be traveling?
It was a while ago. I've mostly adapted to it. It's mostly cosmetic at this point.
Still, do you think you should get that taken care of? I'm sure there are some good cosmetic surgeons in your country.
Look, healthcare in my country is, you don't want to talk about the prices.
See, come, your friends are waiting for you, both of you. We can get at least one of you cleaned up and the other. Perhaps use indoor plumbing next time. You were right next to a building. Wait for it.
Does he think that I shit myself?
No, he thought Emil shit himself.
Oh.
You, he's like, get cleaned up.
Did he not see that it was on my face and on my, body?
Yeah, no. You get cleaned up.
Okay.
Emil shouldn't have ran off to the bathroom because it caused delay. Anyway,
I got you.
why don't we take our second break here? It'll kind of put us right back at the normal kind of level of things as you meet up with everybody else, and now you're all inside the building. Hurrah!
Yeah.
Technically, I was already inside the building.
You were technically inside. You're back inside the building. As Ricardo seems to have something out for all of you.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I think he knows. I think it's clear at this point that he knows.
He is a superstitious old Hispanic man who you've just been dicking with today. He thinks you're all demons that have come through the night in order to kill you.
I kind of figured.
I mean,
that he...
except for that last part, he's right.
I mean, it's true.
I don't know, if he keeps shooting at us, that last part might also be true.
He shouldn't be
Yeah.
right,
Kill him.
but he technically is. That's the funny thing. It's like, oh, he was actually right. We are monsters.
No, we're not demons. We're vampires.
So we'll take a quick break here.
You're kind of a demon.
We'll be back in a little bit. That's true. Just a little bit.
All right, look, one of us is a demon. The rest
He's
of
just
us
the
are vampires.
father of demons.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll be back
I'm
shortly.
gonna sick my demon child on you.
That's where we're coming in. I don't want an apple. Alright, we're back. I like apples. There's time and a place for apples, though. Hey, everybody, we're back. We were talking about apples there for a minute. I'm awake. I mean, I'm probably next. No, wait. Brain.
Do you know what I just realized?
Mm.
Everyone in this place is a king, except for Samuel.
What?
What are you fucking talking about?
Because we haven't got shit all over us.
Oh my god.
I appreciate you, Carpe.
Look, at least someone got it and it was me, and that's all that counts in my book.
I am the king of the roaches. This is fucking blasphemy.
Blasphemy would be if you were the god of the roaches.
Yeah, I might be.
How are your roaches gonna help you if I drag you to hell?
I am God King. You cannot.
You want to test it?
So, you're all
Hold my
inside,
hand, Samuel.
and you're all shoved into a room with some sleeping bags and a bathroom, and the door is locked behind you. What's your plan? You're inside the building now, at least. Carlos will effectively say to you, I will open things up again, so at least, because you were in the forest, the police may want to speak to you if you saw anything about these, people.
I mean, we didn't, or at least I didn't. Did anybody else see any people? You've got shit all over you. Did you see any people?
I didn't get a good look at them. I was kind of just waiting outside for Emil, and all of a sudden,
I think
shit comes from the trees.
Right, Emil.
I
Did
think
you see any of them?
from what it was said, what Esteban said, I believe you
I was
were
busy peeing.
assaulted by a troop of howler monkeys who, I guess, were wandering through the area. Strange this time of night, but if something had disturbed them, it can make sense.
like I said, I couldn't see. It could have been. I thought it was the hippies because you guys mentioned them, but I guess monkeys would do that.
Regardless, I've seen only those of us who were here.
Well, again,
I heard some growls. Was that? Did hippies growl?
no. But perhaps that explains the monkeys. Perhaps a jaguar was stalking them and disturbed them. Was moving, forcing them to move. They may have thought your friend here was the jaguar, and therefore assaulted him with throwing stuff at him in order to keep him away.
He does have a horrifying visage, you're not wrong.
I did say he should get that looked after.
This is why we put him on phone duty in the middle of the night.
Anyway, I will see you shortly.
Do you see why we're night support?
Yeah. Perhaps just get yourselves cleaned up, settled in.
Like, imagine if you had to see this guy all the time. No, but we're the only ones that put up with him, so we're the night crew.
Okay, that's enough. I think that he's heard enough. I think we're at a good position here.
Look, he seemed skeptical about us being night support, so I'm saying, like,
oh, no.
Look at this man.
No, I think he understands. I think he understands.
This man is why we are the night tech support.
I think he gets it.
If it weren't for this man, we might be the day tech support.
No, I don't think that's the sole reason.
Wow, you guys are doing really good. Way to sell it, guys.
Oh, okay. Carlos will head off and he'll kind of lock the door for now, letting you just settle in, letting you know that he'll probably be back within like 20 minutes, half an hour when the police are supposed to arrive.
I'm gonna kick Leslie.
Right, I think I went, oh, what the fuck is that for?
Are there any windows in this room?
That went pretty damn
yes.
well.
There are some windows in this room, certainly. The way that this room is built is a little bit more, like, it's on the jungle side, so rather than having, like, on what Emil saw on the side that was to, like, where the kind of, like, hill cliff was, you know, it's still kind of cliffy and covered in plants, but it's kind of like not like a sheer slope, it's like a
gradual gradient?
A decent enough gradient that you'd still have to worry about tumbling down, but, like, you know, enough that they could have a nice view. So that's very open, has a little bit of glass, you know. This area, it's probably got some, like, windows that are a little bit raised up, so you're looking into, like, trees and stuff still. They're probably about halfway off the ground instead, but it's got a couple of nice windows. They are obviously made not to open up.
I'm sorry, Samuel, but I think a little bit of living is better than this man dragging us out into the sunlight. Because we are in the jungle for some godforsaken reason.
That's fair. I just think you took it a little far.
Not far enough.
Regardless, lady, gentlemen, the rest of you, we should probably figure out a way to block the windows.
That's to you, thank you very much. Apparently this man thinks we're demons, so I'm just gonna go by that.
I'm gonna note, there is one place that has no windows in it in this area. Bathroom.
I don't think the bathroom is large enough for all of us.
I think we may raise more questions if they come into the room and there's 5 people all packed into the bath.
All cuddling in a bathtub.
I mean, you theoretically could fit all 5 of you in there. Just it won't be very pleasant.
Yeah, like sardines.
Yes. Everybody, quick. Let's hide in the bathroom.
Where do you want to sleep, Bitey?
I'll sleep wherever you want me to. I'm a very understanding little boy.
Wait, he's a boa?
Boy. Ooh, smoke is mighty loud. Don't know what you want with them. They're all like, I'm gonna eat that possum.
the Scooby Gang and the mystery of the
They said they were
shape-shifting
gonna eat
opossum.
you?
Well, I think they normally would eat me. I'm a delicious little thing for. Most things think I'm a delicious
Oh,
little
we
thing.
wouldn't let that happen to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
He thinks they're gonna eat him.
I mean, I've heard possums are delicious.
Don't say that around him.
I'm not gonna eat him. I'm sure Dawn won't eat him now that he has a name.
Yeah, Dawn wouldn't eat you.
She might cuddle you to death, though.
That's probably more likely. Regardless, I don't know, perhaps we could use one of the sleeping bags to cover up one of the windows, and 2 people get to cuddle. I call not with Samuel.
I'm cuddling Dawn.
Apparently, I'm with Samuel.
We really bonded during our trip to, well, apparently she went to hell, but
Well, you can fight out your competition over VtM and various other people in the comfort of a single
there's no
sleeping
fight.
bag.
She's mine.
Who, Dawn? I don't think so.
No, VtM.
Oh, well, I don't think so.
I was gonna do that. Damn it, you threw it to it. Well, the one person has a fight of me around here. Them's fighting words. Yeah!
Which one of us still has a sword?
I'll be getting a new one, don't you worry. I was
Mine's
talking about her.
magic.
You can use my gun, Dawn.
It's not as
Done.
cool as a sword, though.
My sword's magic. What do you got?
In a sleeping bag, you ain't nary a chance.
I have the most magical sword. Wink, wink.
We'll see how this goes. Don't you be worrying. I'll be the one that'll be in charge around here when it comes to having their ways with the VtMs.
What if we just took another trip to hell?
Exactly.
Music.
Anyway, are you doing anything for the next half an hour before people arrive?
I'm checking out that Candy Crush game Dawn always talks about.
You crush some candy. It rock and rolls.
Sweet.
Well,
Oof.
I could attempt to look around some more.
Definitely could.
We should probably be here when the police come by. So we should probably just sit here and wait. And then we can do suspicious stuff like covering a window with a sleeping bag afterward.
Sounds good. Wait to do the suspicious things. Sounds like a perfectly good plan.
Yeah, Leslie, good job, Leslie. High five, Leslie.
And I'm clean. I'm no longer covered in poo.
There was a very nice bathroom for you to clean up yourself up in. Okay, after a little while, though, Carlos will once again come and open the door, and the police will be there, apparently. They'll be kind of looking around. They'll have sent a number of people in to check out and take care of things.
Bonjour, policia. Comment ça va?
Hello. I am Inspector Manuel.
Well,
And how are you?
So you
today?
you saw yourselves out in this jungle at this time of night. Please tell me what happened.
We got lost.
Yeah, we were looking for this place to get some tours, to get a tour with tourists. We were walking around, we couldn't find the place for a while. Finally came across it after being lost for quite a while. And I guess before we got here, there was some like hippies. I thought I was attacked by the hippies, but I guess it was howler monkeys, like a group of howler monkeys.
There's a bunch of growling too.
Yeah.
Scientist guy said it was a jaguar. Never saw it though. Sneaky cat.
Indeed. Many of the such felines are quite sneaky. Dangerous. If there is indeed was a jaguar nearby. You were quite lucky that it didn't do anything worse to any of you.
Do they usually stalk people?
See, there are many jaguar-related deaths.
Why do you live here?
It is our home.
Apparently it's the jaguar's home.
It is both of our homes. But those that travel in the jungle are ready for such troubles. Most stay to the cities, where they are safe from such dangers.
We need to get a refund from our tour company. They didn't tell us about jaguars.
Unfortunate, but they are a threat that is oftentimes, well, in this area.
Is there anything you can do to scare them away?
Oh, there are plenty of things. Usually, starting a fire is enough to dissuade them. Planning smart where you stay. Having a guide when you travel through the jungle, especially if you are staying overnight. Regardless, that is something to talk about later. I have to ask you some more questions still.
Of course.
So, I understand, what company do you work with?
Nathan, what's the name of one of your companies out of character?
He wandered off
Nathan's
to
taking a call.
yeah, take a call. That came.
Oh. Insert name of one
we
of
would.
Nathan's.
Yeah, we would say Nathan's company.
Yeah, insert the name of one of Nathan's companies here.
Yeah, we're overnight support agents.
No, we already
For
said we're on
Nathan-
vacation.
Yeah.
No, a company retreat. We work for Nathan and Nathan Incorporated.
Yeah.
I was just giving our
What's
our
his gym?
actual
What's his gym
jobs.
called?
I don't think a gym needs tech support.
Him, I.
Oh,
It's the pain
oh,
zone. The pain
everything
cave.
needs tech support.
Work for the
Let me
pain
correct
cave.
myself. I don't think a gym needs 6 tech support staff or 5 tech support staff
Yeah, you never know.
who all go on a company retreat at the same time,
Yeah, we're buddies.
leaving the company without any tech support.
He's got an app.
There's an app for that.
Yeah. Nathan, tell them about
Well-
your app for your gym app.
Who am I telling about my gym
What's
app?
the name of one of
The
your
cops.
companies?
One of my composts?
So the cops are asking who we work for, and we're giving them one of your companies.
Oh, the name of my gym.
Yeah, but tell them about your app so that it makes sense that we're tech support, because we're like app workers.
No, no, no.
Your app.
We're tech support for the accountants. It's a very high-end exclusive gym that caters very specifically to those with extra to spend, and therefore has its own dedicated tech service team, one for the daytime and one at night.
And this is why he's the voice.
He got that.
I mean,
But we have an app too.
it doesn't help that the other voice is half dead.
Yeah,
Only
it's
half?
You're right.
It
it's more
happens.
like 3/4 dead.
Alright, so.
Yeah, so Exquisite Fitness has the best services, although sadly you won't be able to take advantage of them unless you plan on visiting New York soon.
gym's called Exquisite Fitness? Out of character.
In the pain cave.
I had to figure out a name in like the 3 seconds you guys gave me. So
Wait, no, I thought you had an actual company.
I
Don't you-
mean I do, but
I feel
The
like
company-
we always just call it the gym.
Yeah.
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 But Exquisite Fitness is like classy enough, but also generic enough that nobody's gonna be like, well, "What is that gym doing?"
But what if he goes and Googles Exquisite Fitness?
Then he'll find my gym.
Okay, so it does exist,
That's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
and it is a high class.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
It technically is a gym, technically.
okay.
Did you
Yeah.
buy the pain cave though?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's on the list of possible purchases, the pain cave.
I called Candy and asked her to look into it, and then suggested that I might maybe bring her down here for a real vacation.
Heck yeah.
Don't bring her here. There's jaguars.
No, not here. In St. Martin, where the pain cave was. Also, blue bitches.
What?
Anyway,
Anyway.
Exquisite Fitness, tech support team. We handle all the Wi-Fi difficulties, any computer issues that our members are having while they're taking a break from their workout. We manage all of the security as far as electronic, so to speak.
Do you recognize the words that were written out there?
Mexico City?
I mean, ones that were apparently written in what appeared to be blood.
Well, one of them was a K something, one of them was a C something, and one of them was Mexico City.
Yes.
So I recognized Mexico City.
They'll write something down. Yeah. And you're sure none of you saw anything?
No.
Nope.
Not really.
Jungle.
We thought a jaguar and monkeys were people, so
Look, we deal with computers, not.
Honestly, not people.
Not people.
All right. Well, if there's anything else, I will bring it to you.
Thank you. We're not really interested in it so much. We're just here for a tour.
Yeah, you should probably take it to the scientist guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's any other questions I have for you, I will come back.
Oh.
Oh,
Apologies. He's gonna like head out into the hallway where Carlos kind of.
well, thank you. You've been very nice for a constabulary.
Apologies. Thank you for your help. He's gonna go up to Carlos and go, de Jeriquel, Aquinos, oficiales te vigilen, para se que sean ido, quizás tus turista los asuntos. See. He's gonna kind of leave. Carlos gonna go. I can leave the door open. A few officers are going to stay around and just watch everything down here. So there shouldn't be any trouble with leaving the door unlocked now. I won't have to worry about, they'll be watching the equipment and all. So, one of us will probably stay awake to be with the guards. The rest of us will be upstairs asleep if you need any more assistance. I will probably leave Esteban up. I ask him to stay up as he does speak a little English.
He's not the one with the shotgun, is he?
No.
Okay, good.
What, was he trying to shoot our friends?
Ricardo was worried that you were dangerous.
Well, like,
Obviously
we
someone-
didn't mention it to the police, but he did shoot right between that one and that one.
According to Esteban, the gun went off accidentally. Probably when he was trying to stop.
It's okay. We're not going to press charges. Just
Yeah,
Yes, it's
just preferably not having him
Let's-
near us with a shotgun again.
Again,
well, yes, but they had something written in blood on their front porch.
Well, yes, but again, a shotgun that could kill somebody.
look, it should be okay. You just showed up at the wrong time. Everything should be fine. It seems as though, like, the officers are fine with your story about what happened. They were saying that it seems as though most likely when you showed up, you disturbed them in their attempts to intimidate us, and they therefore left. They may have thought
What?
that you were the police coming quite early.
Why were they even bothering you? You're in the jungle in the middle of nowhere.
It's some of the studies we do. Though we tend to be very non-invasive to the local wildlife. There are some things that we do that they worry about. We work with some of the other local scientists to keep surveys of various animals. What we do is we study some of these local wildlife, insects, mammals, reptiles, and etc., for things like venoms and toxins that can be used for various scientific purposes.
So
things
you
of
take an
biology.
animal here and there. It will not disturb the ecosystem.
See, but
Any more than a jaguar would. A jaguar more likely kills more animals than you do.
yes, but they
Well,
worry
yes,
that
but
we are bringing it
Jaguars
not
are-
of the natural order.
Basically,
Jaguars do a
PETA.
lot to keep similar-
What's that?
Yeah, I thought.
keep things from. Huh? I said jaguars are apex predators that tend to keep herbivores and other creatures in check.
Yes, but my point is, whatever limited amount of animals that this facility makes use of is less than your average predator would.
Tell that to the activists. They see man's intervention as something different than what beasts' intervention would be. We try our best
Hello.
not to harm the creatures or to cause them any distress. We try to study them very reasonably and humanely, but they still complain.
I'm sure they make no use of any modern medicines or.
That is for you to discuss with them and not me.
Now is not the time. I'm sure this man is very tired. We can ask him more questions and whatnot on our tour tomorrow.
Yes. If you are planning to still stay up a little bit because of your schedule, the kitchen should have some things. There should be a few things in the fridge which are free for anybody to take. Nothing else has been prepared. Unfortunately, I doubt Ricardo would be too friendly with allowing his wife to prepare anything this late at night. So he seems on guard about you anyway. I understand it's a little superstitious. He will warm up to you. It's fine. But, again, if you need to relax and if you need anything, just come and get us. We may stop in during the day tomorrow just to check up on you.
Indeed. We will most assuredly be sleeping.
Still. Apologies ahead of time if we disturb that. Anyway. Well, good night to you. He's going to leave.
Good night.
Okay. So, you're in the facility. It's probably maybe like 2 in the morning at this point in time. After everything that's been said and done. What's your plan?
Anybody want to play cards?
Oh, I'm down.
Sure.
Little game of poker, anyone?
All right.
I don't think Dawn would appreciate that.
I'm gonna cheat.
Uh-huh.
I dare you to out-cheat me.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm doing it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, feel free, but good luck.
You realize you're all
I-
playing with my money, right?
I played poker against fucking Billy the Kid, basically, and broke even.
So probably like subterfuge wits. Maybe we'll
Oh, are
say.
we doing this?
If you want to, no, we're not really doing this.
Oh,
I am. I'm cheating.
You're cheating.
Yeah.
Opossum's attempting to eat the playing cards. Oh, you got me a snack. I'm gonna enjoy this. Delicious. You're not as cheap.
What kind of
as you would-
subterfuge was it?
Subterfuge wits, I would say. You know, for some good old fashioned cheating.
I'm spotting it.
Probably. You certainly are. It is not subtle cheating, apparently. Apparently, Nathan's attempting to shoot too, and is not subtly doing it.
Actually, could I use Dex to like stack the deck?
Sure. We can use that one. Initially, a Dex.
This is why I played Billy the Kid, and you guys didn't.
Dex.
I mean, I'm gonna deny it if you call me out on cheating. Like,
I'll say Dex for performance for kind of card tricks like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rules we used before.
I have no idea the rules we used before. I forgot them completely. The gambling rules. There's probably some better ones. Okay.
Dang it.
4 + 4 + 3?
Yeah. Dexterity, performance, and celerity.
Oh, alright.
You know, he's shuffling really quickly and technically trying to stack the deck at the same time. Anyway, yes, you all cheat each other horribly with using Nathan's money. That is the actual money that you have there. So.
And apparently, I just lose because I'm not cheating.
No. Yeah. Also,
I'm the only one not cheating. It's like, why do I keep doing so horribly?
Umber, Leslie.
Well, I
just like,
spotted everybody else cheating, but I can't cheat either,
no,
apparently.
Leslie just like apparently like he's like not only is he obviously cheating, he points out somehow that he's doing it. You know, he's just like, here, just let me do something here with the deck.
He's got 5 aces.
Hold on, let me pull these cards
Yeah,
out my
he
sleeve.
plays 5 aces. He's like, whoops.
No, he just flat out pulls one out of his sleeve. Like, hold on, I need this real quick.
And none of us saw him do it.
No, you all saw him do it. It was just like he ends up with 5 aces. Like, hey, how
Yeah,
did you roll
even
5?
though I'm cheating, I'm gonna call him out instantly. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
He'll call you back out.
No.
There's now only 4 aces left. These just delicious little thing here. I'm gonna
Oh my
enjoy
god.
this.
Hey, that's my trick card.
The cheat card.
He's just chewing on it.
I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
I don't either. I kind of feel like this place isn't anything anymore.
Anyway, you'll play cards for a while, and then you'll hear, oh, what? Sorry, I can't do it on my, like, kind of squishy thing here.
Hello.
Are you... Sorry to disturb you. I am one of the officers here to look after you.
Okay.
Would you like to play around?
No. Are you sure you did not see anyone out there?
Yes. Why?
I point at each of them.
An old story my grandmother told me. It worried me when I saw the words out there. Cipactli. There is an old story about it in these areas. Demons who could take the form of crocodiles.
Well, that's new. I've heard stories of people taking the form of wolves and bears, but never crocodiles.
Did you see any crocodiles?
No? Heard the jaguar again, unless do crocodiles growl? I don't believe they growl.
Could they be targeting this place for some reason?
Well, that's assuming
I
they
think they were.
exist.
I think they were just writing down that as perhaps a threat.
Perhaps
Oh,
it's
to
just
try
an
and
old
scare the
superstitious threat.
researchers. Hmm.
Yes.
Indeed, I highly doubt a shape-shifting crocodile exists, Samuel.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Next
What
year,
would that have to do with Mexico City? Or the other word? Was Cipactli the K or the C?
That was the C.
Oh.
Cipactli.
No, I'm asking in game.
Oh.
Yeah.
The word with the C written out.
Well, then what was the
So-
K?
I do not know that word.
Hmm.
If it's another legend, it's not one that I have heard about. The stories are... well, they're probably just superstitions, but I still remember them from my grandmother. They told of these demons came from deep within the jungle. An old story about them. Once a traveler came upon a group of a village. The traveler was injured and weak from tribes of the jungle. They looked after him, and lo did the traveler look after them. Did good to help the village, find new hunting grounds, show them new ways to fish. And then when the village was nice and filled and grew great, he summoned forth the demons from the river, and every last one of them died.
Well, that's rather morbid.
Wait, they summoned
was
forth
this
the
river?
demons from the river?
The traveler.
Oh,
So the traveler came, aided the town, and then summoned demons.
He like a pig, fattening.
like fattening the pig before you eat it. Okay.
See,
Ugh.
Well, that's again, that's rather morbid.
Well, I don't feel very fat.
Have these
I will-
hippies or activists done anything like this before?
we have not had any trouble with activists in this area for some time. Nothing like this. There are always those that come from America or Europe that think they know best for Venezuela.
Oh, my apologies. From the way the scientists were speaking, it sounded like it was a constant problem for them. After all, the one man had a shotgun.
It was not a physical threat, I don't think. I think there was probably protests or something back in your country. The groups behind the research. I think one of your medicine companies has invested a lot recently in this building. There were rumors of the tours ending because they did not need the money as much anymore, but
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
well, it is a thing back in Machix. We have been talking with the people in charge of here, trying to convince them to keep it going. With
That
the
seems
latest-
odd that they would have gotten online registration for tours if they're getting rid of them.
Well, the big renovations to this place came a few years ago, so it has been a few years since then, and I think that it is that they are feeling less inclined to do the tours. And especially now with the With the virus spreading in the West, we still worry about it coming down here to Venezuela.
Understandable.
You are lucky you came at this time for your tours. We do not know when all the countries will be shutting down. I would recommend you do your best and head back to America as soon as possible.
Lucky we were to visit your beautiful country while we could.
See.
Yes.
We do not have any flora like this. It is unique.
Jungles are beautiful and dangerous. As a child, I enjoyed trips here to the places that are the trails that the scientists use. They're safer, but still, even amongst the park, there are many wild, dangerous creatures. We would never travel at night.
Was there a specific area mentioned in this tale of the Cipactli?
I am sorry, no. Again, it was an old story that when I saw the word, I remembered it from my grandmother.
Shame. Would have been
God
fun
rest
to
her
check
soul.
that out.
He'll actually do like the sign across and be like, God rest her soul.
Apparently, the I don't remember which name it was. The guy with the shotgun, apparently is very superstitious. He might have heard of that as well.
See, and that
He
is why
was
maybe
calling us demons.
That is maybe why he was so worried.
Well,
Did we do something wrong, by the way? Do you know anything?
well, we certainly didn't turn into crocodiles.
True.
Again, it's just an old story. Nothing to make you worried. You seem like fine fellows. I have heard that you will probably be sleeping during the day. If there's something that comes up to disturb you, I will let you know ahead of time. We will give you some time to wake up and such. But otherwise, I assume we will probably talk to you the next evening, if need be, when you are up for your tour.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Do you have a specific time that I can let the others know to bother you? I can help keep a lookout for things.
We usually don't start our shifts until about 10 or 11, so I don't know. I suppose we could get up around dusk or so.
Okay. Well, I will make sure to wait until for folks like yourself for the sun to go down. Do not mind me. I will probably be sleeping during the day for part of it at least too, to get some rest.
And our apologies for the inconvenience. It's when you have worked the night shift for so long, it is, well, not only hard but inconvenient to shift back to the day shift.
Oh no, I am on the as you say night shift too in the police eye. I am hoping to one day become an officer too. That is why I've learned English and I have attended some classes.
Ah, good for you.
I will point out, if you do need to wake us during the day, probably go for either him, I'll point at Emil, or me. She sleeps very deeply and tends to get a little bit violent when she is awoken.
See. Alright, well, again, sorry to disturb you.
Yep.
I'll leave you. I'm just thinking if we want to do like another quick thing here, or wait for now. Probably is good to just wait for now, since we've had a lot of technical issues, and I don't want to push anything into going too late anyway.
If we want, we could also just say we wait through the night, go through the tour, and then leave. Because I doubt any of us are sticking around after that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that depends on what happens on the tour and what we learn.
Yeah.
I mean, you technically
fair.
have learned something.
Now that we have a tour.
I was actually like going to have that guy show up, and as soon as you started talking about it, I'm like, my cue to insert him instead of waiting for a little bit more. You're like, what the hell were we doing here? What are we finding? I'm like, let me tell you, I had a guy lined up for that.
Nice.
Plus, like, now that we have an actual thing to do here, Leslie's kind of curious because it sounds fun.
Yeah,
That is true. We do need to ask the guy. Also, we need to talk to the demon guy to see what he knows. 'Cause
Oh
he
my
might know
god,
more
I'm not
about
talking to him. He has a shotgun.
He also thinks
I'll
you are
tucker.
demons, technically. So.
This just seems like a fun way to forget the world for a bit. We can go on a tour of the jungle.
Yeah, night tour. But anyway, we'll leave it here. That's probably an okay place to leave it. It's a few minutes early, but after the insanity of technical issues and getting started today and stuff, I don't want to, press us. And even though we finally have Umber at getting up in percentage of brain power.
Yeah, it's climbing slowly.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the wonderfulness of half asleep Umber trying to roleplay was good for a little bit there.
And you guys did a great job of being convincing that you were coworkers.
You did.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to just watch this session to see what happened because I don't remember a damn thing.
You fell asleep during a part.
I butchered
Yes.
a bunch of Spanish with an old man basically screaming about demons and saying that when the one of you was the who's now believes that Samuel was attacked by the demons and possessed by them, and then he summoned his demon monkey army to attack the facility.
Oh,
Wait, he thinks I was possessed?
Yeah.
That's
out of that?
actually a lot more correct than than
more than he knows.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
See,
he
I
summoned...
I was attacked by the monkeys.
No.
But you summoned them.
You summoned them to attack
I mean, you
the facility.
technically were possessed by the beast, just not recently. It's kind of. See, I just tried to do my best with context clues because I couldn't remember a fucking thing, so I just waited until people said enough stuff that I was like, okay, I can work with this.
Yeah.
I like my howler monkey had I just decided to give him a great accent, indubitably. He needs a monocle and a top hat.
Wait, the howler monkeys talked?
Yeah.
Well, remember, Samuel can talk to animals.
Yeah, I need to watch this. This is amazing.
And the
Yeah.
possum believed the howler monkeys would eat him, though technically howler monkeys do not eat possums. I looked that up. Howler monkeys, they eat plants.
Vegetarian monkeys.
They are.
Occasionally poop flavored.
Now I owe them a favor.
Now you owe them a favor. And technically speaking, it's the, rival troops of monkeys that are probably not going to like each other, but they're never going to get violent. They'll probably howl at each other for a little while and call it a day, so...
They're just gonna have me howl with them.
Yeah. I mean, there'll probably be a lot of howling in the morning when you're going to bed, because that's one of the things that they do. The howler monkeys howl when everybody's going to be getting up. They're like chickens. Or roosters. Anyway. Let's go to outros. Let's go to my counterclockwise and start with Carpe.
I am the CarpeDM. You can find me on Warframe occasionally and mostly on my butt at home. Or also on Twitter.
Yep. Then we will cycle down to Worm.
Hi, I'm Diamondwyrm. You can find me on twitch.tv/Diamondwyrm or at Diamondwyrm on Twitter. That's WYRM.
Mm-hmm. We had briefly in Twitch chat Jess, but she's not here. Her links are in the Twitch chat or in the description of this video.
www.twitch.tv/bubblegumviking, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
she's a fun person, and you should.
Except
go
that you
follow.
didn't do it in the right voice.
You have to do it in the right voice. On Twitch.
Twitch.tv/bubblegumviking at Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Go check me out, lasses and lassies.
Throw a caber at them and smash them in the face with a pile of haggis. My bagpipes and me kilt, we're all ready for the action. Anyway.
Me bagpipes.
Bagpipes. Dunce, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Dunce, go, please, fix me.
Dunk TV. You can find me at Dunk TV.
That's DUNC?
Yep, DUNC TV. Dunk TTV on Twitter, but Dunk TV pretty much everywhere else.
Oh, I gotta correct that in the Twitter thing for you too. I forgot. I've corrected some of them. Anyway, Umber.
Hi, I'm Slumber Skies. You can find me asleep and people wondering if I exist.
These are things that happen.
Yeah. I still haven't seen him.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm actually a figment of everyone's collective imagination.
Hey.
I imagine he's a pre-recorded Tantus voice that Tantus just got really good at.
See, if I was the only one to say it, but was it Jess that was with me when we got to see an Umber? Sissy, we got to see an actual Umber.
See, they say they saw me, but I don't believe them. You know.
I myself.
Hey, when are we going to do that Excel Saga thing, by the way?
One of these points. When we can get Jess. I'm Miss Tantus now, Van Dracovin. You can find me here most days. Probably some more role-playing games this week, like Children of Wrath on Thursday. That's at 8 p.m. EST in the evening. We should have Records of Evil coming back next Monday at 1 p.m., hopefully, if everything goes right. Saturdays discussing tabletop discussion so at 2 p.m. Probably a couple. Well, we shouldn't be having Records of Evil this week because of Thanksgiving, but I'll probably do something else in its stead because by the evening I will be home and not doing anything. So if some people are around, you can join me then for whatever I do then, and I'll probably stream some other stuff during the course of this week. Check out Discord, Twitter for that. But anyway, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna say let's head off, and everybody have a good rest of your Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And,
Stay safe.
Like
stay
every
healthy,
other vampire
and have a
day.
good holiday.
I have to go grocery shopping.
Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy the holiday, and watch out for jaguars and howler monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. Bye.